Hey Jacob, Ben, America's Baseball Camps, just doing some quick swing analysis of your swings from the ABC Presidents Day camp in Arizona, so thanks for coming to camp. And let's go ahead and get started here. Let's break down some things, give you a couple drills to work on, and let's first talk about our stance. All right, what I want to do is I want to gauge your lower half a little bit more, so let's make sure you can see on your feet are turned just a little bit out. So what I want to do is let's turn them a little bit in, and what that's going to do is it's going to get the weight more inside of our feet to get your knees more in this area, and it's going to make you a little bit stronger on your lower half, because I think we got to be more aggressive on our swing and get ourselves where we're going to be more powerful. Eyes are on the baseball, which is good. Would like to see your hands a little bit back, a little bit farther away from our body, maybe up in this area, and put the bat arrow to it's going to be maybe like that. Just something to kick around. So when I go get ourselves back, let's go into what's called our land foot. And you'll notice a couple things as I stride. Make sure this back foot, you can see, it's kind of turned out. Make sure you turn that foot in a little bit, because that's going to help you push off and rotate better compared to having it kind of turned out. The biggest thing I see when you put that foot down is you'll see that foot opens up pretty drastically, and that's a big one to fix. You can see that front hip beginning to open up, and you're pointing your toe at your pitcher right now. So at this point of your swing, make sure that your heel should be kind of over in this area, and actually show the heel to these guys in the dugout. What that's going to do is it's going to keep everything closed where you can hit against a firm front side and make a big difference in your swing. So those are just a couple things in regards to on that stride foot. You can see as I get myself loaded to go, and that opens up, that's going to take away the power, and I can't hit anything against a firm front side. So something to check out. All right, so I look at contact here. Contact is pretty good position. If I look from the feet all the way up, straight ahead, all the way up to the top, looks pretty good. Would like to have your head just slightly forward. That's going to help us work more of a downhill, where if you're back a little bit angled, and you get underneath the ball sometimes, you can see that your body posture is just a little bit back. So just have it to where it comes right out of your knee and straight up into the ground. Just something to be aware of. You can kind of work downhill to be able to do that. You can see that front foot's really opened up, and that's going to lose power. And pointing at the pitcher right now, so make sure you close that foot off. Your head's on the baseball, palm up, palm down position. You're looking right down the barrel of the bat, so that's good. Let's see how our finish does. Finish looks okay. Okay, so that's I'm looking on that one swing. Let's back it up here a few before I started talking to check those out. All right, so we get ourselves loaded up. Let's go into our step. You can see that front side really opens up. At this point of our swing again, make sure that that heel is facing that dugout. The stride really closed, and that's going to help us hit more powerful line drives to the opposite field, and also to the pull side to hit against the closed front side. Keep those hands nice and high. They are dropping a little bit. Probably want those hands at this point of your swing to still be up in this area, so I can have a chance to kind of work downhill. You can see right now that that barrel is getting below the ball. At this point of your swing, you want to make sure that that barrel stays above, so I can kind of work downhill through the baseball. And let's see on this one. Kind of swung underneath this one. That's why it's important to keep that barrel. You can see that bat begins to drag on us here instead of keeping that barrel up and working really downhill through there. So mechanics, again, not too far off. A couple tweaks to do, and you can do these off the tee. Do it off soft toss. I like to do a lot of drill work off the tee to really focus on, or take a lot of pitches, stand in to pitchers, and don't hit off of them. Just have them pitch, and you just stand in, and you get yourself really comfortable with standing in against the pitchers to really work on your takes. See, in this next swing, you can see that front foot opens up again. And I think that's the biggest thing that I see, is just that front side really opens up. Right here, not bad, but again, you can see you have a tendency to have that barrel collapse and drag on you. At this point of your swing, I just want that barrel to stay up and tall, so I can work kind of this downward angle and work downhill to the ball compared to working uphill. I think is very important. in regards to having the most chance to be successful. At contact, again, fine. A little bit towards the pull side. Make sure you work on balls away or putting that tee nice and deep to work on those pitches. I think that would be definitely good for you in regards to doing that. Just getting that lower half more involved, more engaged, a little bit more bending the legs, turning that back foot, and just getting engaged in that lower half. It's going to help you get a little bit more power. Not bad here. Again, this one kind of dragged in you a little bit. That barrel hit that ball pretty well. And I think if we can get a little bit stronger in the lower half to use our legs more, then we even get a little bit more power on that. So really close, just a couple tweaks that I would recommend. Continued success for you. Have a great year, and look forward to seeing you back next year, hopefully.